Join us for the Fun Ship Group Cruise, hosted by CNS Travel and Shanster Travels. Get ready for 8 nights of unforgettable fun aboard the Carnival Vista, departing September 20th, 2026, from Port Canaveral.
Did we miss something?
Well, I think that's everything.
Okay, I thought maybe, I don't know why I thought that part was longer, but it wasn't. Well, hello. Welcome to Monday.
Hey, everybody. Glad y'all could be here, coming in. How you doing today, Shannon?
I am doing great. How are you?
I'm doing good, Been busy doing a little running around, but I got everything finished up and time to be here. So.
Oh, I know. It's been a crazy weekend here at the weather is so cold. I mean, we're like close to frost.
Oh.
I know. It is just, oh.
Yeah, we got that cold front's going to come down through here tonight. And so in the morning, it'll be in the 60s, but that's cold for this time of year for here.
Heck yeah, it is cold. It's just, crazy. So, yeah, we only have like a few weeks left, like 3 weeks. I think we have 3 more live streams and that's it.
Yeah, something like that. That's right. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be here before you know it. Will be all of us will be in Florida, waiting to get on the ship.
That's right.
The cruise.
I'll be waiting for my Shermanator mobile, waiting for it at the airport.
That's right. Got that all lined up and ready. It'll be sitting there waiting.
Heck yeah, that is awesome. So, all right, you want to go through and
yeah, we'll go through
this.
Got some folks popped in. Josie Ann's in here. Hey, Josie Ann, glad you could be here. Appreciate you coming by. Hope everything's going good for you today. Then we got Shanster Travels was next.
Oh, imagine that.
That's right. Sue's here, the Butterflies. Hey, Sue, glad you could be here. Tiffany, Canadian Family Life. Hey, Tiffany, glad you could be here. Let's see. Be right back. Grab us some dinner. Okay.
Grab me some dinner, too, because I ain't ate yet.
Well, I did go ahead and eat earlier, so.
I'll eat after the live stream.
All right. Valdez Tillman, hey, glad you could be here. Appreciate you coming in.
Hi, Valdez. Oh, before you move on, let's just, so he's got a picture coming up. So I've been doing that picture thing where I try to do like 2 a day. I just want to let you know, Valdez, your picture will be up in the next few days here. So I tried to do it, I tried to get everybody like ahead of time scheduled because I got so much going on right now. So just wanted to let you know. So, but welcome in. Thanks for coming.
Oh, yeah. Well, it looks like the chat's caught up right now. Looks like we still got some folks in that just not chatting right now, but that's all right.
All right, perfect. Well, so I guess our first things first. So we have the events going on in the group. The 28th group is kind of, oh, hey, Janice. The 20th group is doing good. We have a ton, and I think we added another event on, but we have a ton of events. So if you haven't checked those out, go to the top of the page and it'll say events. Just click on it and go down and keep. Now, if you at the bottom, there's a thing that says scroll, see more. So click on that because there is a lot of them. There's probably 15 events, maybe. So
yeah, something like that. So yeah, make sure you hit that see more button because it's only going to show you like 4 or 5 at the time, and then you hit that see more and it keeps right on loading them up.
Yep. So you got to do that. But and if it's an event like the postcard exchange or the gift exchange, we do need to know your cabin numbers. And the postcard exchange, I set the cutoff date for September 8th, which is a week from 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And I got to have time to get that out to everyone, and so they can printed out. So everything you're going to notice that I do is printable. I'll have the group agenda. I'll have the postcard exchange. I'll have pretty much everything to do with the group. You can print right on out. So I just wanted to go over that because I did set that date for September 8th. So let's see. And the other thing that I have real quick is the parking. I have both groups, the 20th and the 28th, need to let me know if they need parking for the time that we're gone on the cruise. Also, you have to be staying at the hotel in order to get the parking rate. So it's $40 for the whole time we're gone. But I've had a couple people that weren't staying at the hotel and wanted parking and shuttles and yeah. So no, you got to really, and our rooms are full. So we have like over 40 rooms just for the 20th group. And then the 28th group, it's past time. So I think there's maybe 10 or 12 people on that one. So, but I will have that out again. And hi, Stacy.
Stacy, glad you could make it.
Yes. Welcome in. So, okay. That's what I have just real quick to do with the group and the search bar thing. Did we talk about that?
No, you talked about the events, but you hadn't hit the actual search bar yet.
Okay. So, all right, let me jump back in for it. So the search bar, yeah, that's at the top too. In the top right corner, it's a little magnifying glass. Click on that. You put what you want in there to know, and it's going to bring everything our group talked about. This group is over a year old, so it has a ton of stuff going on. So make sure that, because I'm getting the same questions over and over, theme parties. What's going on in a theme party? How many nights are we doing formal night? That stuff can all be found under that search bar. And right now we are, and when I say this, I am not exaggerating. We are getting anywhere from 20 to 30 posts a day. And I'm having to sift through them because, the stuff that we haven't talked about, if I approve it or whatever, then we're not being able to see. I mean, we're missing posts and they're going to get lost and we're not going to see them again. So check that search bar. It's your best friend. I'm telling you.
Yeah. As always, Sean, glad you could be here.
Appreciate you doing, Sissy. I can't get that right. One day I will. Oh, there it is. Look.
Yeah. Eddie Lugo. Hey, Eddie. Glad you could be here. Appreciate you coming in.
Yay. Welcome in.
Mr. Bill's here saying hey to me and Hammer.
Thanks, Bill. I appreciate that.
That might have been an autocorrect with a chocolate martini or something. I don't know.
Is he on a cruise right now?
No, I think he's not on. I don't think he's on a cruise right now. I think he's getting ready to go on the Greece cruise in a few days.
Oh, okay, fun.
But, there he went back and corrected.
I know. I was typing something the other day, and I went to type Shanster, and it came out Shyster or something, and I was like, "Well, that's just rude."
Yeah. And glad you could be here. Appreciate you coming in.
Hey, welcome
back. So that caught everything up. Did you want to remind everybody about the check-ins next week?
Oh, yes.
I think it starts.
Yes, our check-ins are right around the corner, you guys. Things are getting real. So the check-in for the September 20th group is September 4th. If you're a platinum diamond, faster to fun, or you have a suite. So that is on September 4th for the check-in. And for the everyone else, it's on the 6th. So for the 28th group, oh gosh, I can't read my own writing. So on the 12th is for the check-in for the 28th group. for Diamond, Platinum, Faster to Fun, and the Suites. And then the 14th is for everyone else, the blue, red, gold. So, gosh, I can't believe it's almost time to check in.
Yeah. Yeah. Once we get checked in, that's when it really hits. We're there. Hey, Amanda, glad you could be here.
Hi, Amanda. We've been talking all day, her and I.
So, yeah. How many folks stay up till midnight and do the check-in?
If I fall asleep, Sherman, send me a text, okay?
All right. I have been known to set my alarm clock for 11:45.
I think I do a little bit closer. I do like 11:55. Just 5 minutes is good for me. And here, let's do this. I'm going to give y'all a little secret since everybody's in here. So, when you get on there and you start going through all your stuff, and you have your passport, and you have all your information that you need, your credit cards and all that, you don't need all that. Go back and do that later. Go through, just hit next, save, and go through, get your time at the end, and you're all set. And then you can go back later on at some time, and nobody knows that, Sherman.
I've also, I'm gonna let another little secret out. I've also found out that it's quicker if you use the Hub app on your phone.
Oh, really?
Than going to the website and logging in. And like you said, just go, once you get on there, just go straight to your check-in time. Get that. And once you do it, then you go back whenever the next couple of days or whatever, and put in all the other stuff. But yeah, it's been faster for me the last couple of times to do the Hub app. Because a lot of times at midnight, Carnival's website will crash because there's so many people jumping on there at one time.
Right.
Well, that's when I first found out. One night it was like that, and I tried and it wouldn't do nothing. So I said, well, let me just try the app, and went right on in.
Huh. That's good to know, because sometimes it does bog, and that circle keeps going around and around and around, and you're like, come on now already.
Yep. There's Neil. Hey, Neil, glad you could be here. Y'all treat it like a holiday.
Yep. Holiday, time to stay up till midnight. Hey, Kennedy.
Mike, glad you could be here. Appreciate you coming in.
I use the after report. Good to know. Yeah, I didn't need that either. That's news.
Now you can if you log in to the Hub app, you can't purchase anything or whatever, through it until you get on the ship. But you can log in, do your online check-in and that kind of stuff. You just have to, they've updated the app, so it's taking it a minute to load. But just as long as you log into it, with your number, then you'll be, I don't know, it's going to be too bright. But anyway, once you can log in, and you'll be able to see things and actually look at some excursions and different things. You just can't, purchase. Well, since the update, you may be able. Yeah, you can actually do your excursions on here now.
Yeah, I think they updated that not too long ago.
Yeah, it hadn't been too long. Or I hadn't really looked at it in a couple months, to be honest with you. But so yeah, you can do that. So you can do it with your app, before you're even on the ship.
Yeah. Yeah, that is good to know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, normally Faster Than Fun, you pay for Faster to the Fun, so you get to do the early check-in just like Diamond, Platinum, and Sweet Guest.
Right. So I don't know. I did that one time, and I was all excited because I was like, "Oh, I'm going to get to go past the big long line." And this was back in Tampa when they had the lines around the building, pretty much. And I was just like, "Oh, so excited to get there!" I got there, and there was no line, and I was like, "Wow, what a waste of money!" So I haven't done that.
What did I pay for?
I know. So now I just, now I don't need to do that, but that was back in the day when it was still like they were unorganized. So now they got it going on.
Yes. When you're able to use it, it's nice. But, to me, personally, I don't see enough value in paying for Faster to the Fun. I mean, obviously now, whenever they're able to, I get the priority boarding and that kind of stuff already.
Yeah.
But even before that, we never purchased Faster to the Fun because other than that, you really don't get anything else because there's very few tender ports anymore. So you don't get that early. So cost wise, it's really not. To me, now some people, it's well worth it. So that's just everybody's a little different.
I think I was like early gold when I got that Faster to the Fun, and I was just like, this ain't worth it. That's for sure. Because I could have spent that. I think back then it was like $75 or something.
Right.
And it wasn't cheap. So, all right. Well, I guess we should move on to probably St. Thomas. You want to do St. Thomas?
Yeah, we can do a little bit about St. Thomas.
Okay.
I got a video I'm gonna show, just a little short video. It shows the sky lift in St. Thomas, and then it also shows Maho Beach in St. Martin with the planes coming in. So we'll show that right quick.
Okay.
So there's you can see the sky lift right across from where the ships dock at. And then there's what everybody goes to Maho Beach for. To see the planes come in.
Woohoo! That place is awesome.
Yep. Yeah. So if you hadn't never been to either one of those, that's something you need to do. And the sky lift, you don't have to have an excursion to do that. You can buy a ticket there. I mean, it's just honestly, it's only a couple blocks from the ship, and you get in that, and it'll take you up to the top of the mountain there, and that's Paradise Point, and there's a restaurant up there. And this is a lot of the views and pictures you see people take. That's where they're taking them from, is that restaurant, Paradise Point. You can look down on the ships there. This is some of the food. We got some fish tacos and fries and conch fritters.
Oh my God, those are my favorite.
And then this, I don't remember the name of it, but it was some kind of smoked fish dip with the chips, and I mean it was good. But this is what most people go to Paradise Point for, is a bushwhacker. So that's what the bushwhacker looks like up there.
Oh man, I gotta hand me a couple of those suckers.
Oh yeah, they're good. They're good. So let's see. Some of the excursions they have. Let's see if I can make that a little bigger. No, it just takes us away. Okay. It's actually one that me and Shannon and some other folks are doing. It's Coral World and Cokie Beach. We're not. This is the one we're doing. This is through shore excursions.
Yeah.
They may be booked, sold out. They'll be sold out, and then folks will cancel and they'll open up what they have. But if you see, this is $72, and that's for 2 people. To get in there, and it's like 7.5 hours altogether. That includes the transportation there and back, entrance into both of them. See,
wait a second. Did I have to pay for 2 people?
I don't know. I believe that was. I think it's just you pay, and it covers 1 or 2 people. So,
I think I have to find someone to come with me.
Yeah, and this is the one you can get the same thing, same excursion through Carnival, through the short excursions desk. Same thing, and you can see it's like $54 a person. So it's going to be more, and it's only like 3 hours, so it's half the time. But that tells you a little bit about what, they're going to pick you up at the pier, takes you there. You're able to get into Coral World. See, they have different shows and aquariums and all kinds of things there. And then there's the Coki Beach is right beside of it. It's supposedly, a real good beach where a lot of the locals go, and good snorkeling on the side close to Coki Beach. Coral World. So, if you want to go and you don't want to be there, 7 hours, the whole day, and this is another option for you to go. None of us have ever been there, so this will be a first experience for us going here. But they've always had pretty good reviews, and so we're going to give them a try.
Yes, we are. I'm excited to go there because I love to snorkel. So,
this is one that I pulled up. Another thing that we have done in the past, and this is if you just want to take a tour. A lot of times for us, when we go somewhere for the first time, we'll take a tour excursion, so we can just learn about the location. If it's an island or wherever we're at, we can learn about it, where places are, so that we'll find some interesting points to go to the next time we come. So we've done this excursion before, and it was great. It showed you around, and then you wind up going to Megan's Bay for a couple of hours for the beach, which is nice. If you hadn't ever been to Megan's Bay, there's another place that you could go. And let's see, this is through short excursions also. And I think it's like, what was that, $99 it's on sale right now. And then here it is through Carnival. It's not on sale, but this is Megan's Beach, and it tells it goes, and they stop for you to take pictures at places like Drake's Seat, where you can look overlooking on Megan's Bay before you get down there. It's real informative and a good tour excursion if you don't necessarily want a full beach day or something like that. You just want to take a good tour. Let's see. And I think that's kind of all I got. Let's see. This. Yeah, that's St. Martin. So that's kind of all I had right now for St. Thomas. St. Thomas with the I don't know why we're like we are. When you dock in St. Thomas, right across from the ship is a huge market area. There's hundreds of stores right there, like a strip mall. And then once you walk past that, you're in downtown. So there's a lot of other stores and restaurants and bars and that kind of thing. And that's where the sky lift is. I want to say last time we were there, if you bought the ticket at the sky lift, it was like $25, $30, but that's unlimited. You can ride it all day if you wanted to.
Right.
most people ride it up and down, and that's it. But if you wanted to ride it a couple times, that's covered. But it takes you up to the top to Paradise Point. You can go to the restaurant. There is a few shops up there where you can get some souvenirs. You can get clothing and different things. But there's a lot that you could do, shopping wise and just sightseeing right there at the port area without ever leaving and going on having to pay for an excursion if you just trying to do it on a cheap.
Right. And they have like souvenir shops up there on the top, and I can't remember how long we're going to be there, but if you could get up there like right before the sun sets, man, is that beautiful. Yeah, so we got a couple of questions in the chat.
Yeah, I was going to say we'll jump back into the chat before we move on. We'll be in St. Thomas from 8 to 5. So.
Oh yeah, well that ain't happening that time, but
yeah,
still go up there and get a bushwhacker because those are really good, right. And the view's amazing. So it's worth it just to go up there. I think you can actually take a taxi up there too, can't you?
Yeah, you can take a taxi. If you don't want to do that, you can take a taxi. It's not somewhere that you're going to walk to. I mean, it's pretty steep, but they do have taxis you can take a ride to get up there.
Right.
Yeah. Now, if you have any mobility issues when you get to Port Canaveral, you can tell them, and they'll make arrangements, and that wheelchair, or they'll help you get your luggage in, and whatever. They won't just make you stand there without any help.
I think she was asking about the Faster to Fun.
Right.
I mean, Orlando's pretty easy port to get through, and I don't ever remember really standing too long. But yeah, I mean, you know what, Janice, if that's the reason that you got that Faster to Fun, I would cancel it and just tell them you need a wheelchair and have them roll you through. I mean, why spend the money?
Yeah, because if that's like she said, if that's why you got it, just tell them that you need a wheelchair, and they're gonna take you to the front anyway. They have a line over to the side for people with mobility issues, so they take them right up and they get on quicker, and it don't cost you anything extra. So yeah,
right.
The sky lift, yes, you do stand in the sky lift. It's not any seats in there, so you have to stand. But it's not that long a ride. If you go, I don't have the video pulled up, but if you go to my channel and just look for, there's several in there with St. Thomas, and I've got videos of the sky lift ride up and down, so you can gauge about the time frame and that kind of thing. It's not that long of a ride. I mean, 5 to 6 minutes probably, and you're at the top.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I think everybody's got that video. Me and Sherman are going to be like, I'll take this on, you take that on.
That's right.
But, so with the Skylift, though, if you are disabled, if you can't walk stairs, they have no handicap ramps. So if you're in a wheelchair, you need a walker, or you're, accessible in any way that you can't get up the stairs, there's nothing you can do unless you take a taxi up. But then there's just so many stairs. So go watch his video, and I have one too on mine. But yeah, it'll show you. It's just, Yeah,
the sky lift is not, mobility accessible.
Right.
They don't stop the sky lift. I mean, it's all real slow, but when you're stepping on and off, it's still moving. And like she said, there's 3 flights of stairs, I think, from the street to the deck where you get on the sky lift. And then once you get off at the top, there's like 3 sets of stairs to come down. So
right.
And if you do take a taxi, they can drop you off right there at the restaurant on that level. So that would be an option.
And then you can just walk through, and then there's your opening of the view and all that. So that would be an option, and that would be the only option that you have in that case. So,
hey Vicky, glad you could be here. I see they didn't put you in timeout in court today. She had jury duty today, so
that's always fine.
I think she might have been just a little bit of misbehaving in there this morning, so we were wondering if she was going to have to spend the night or not. So, so either she didn't do too bad, or Jorge bailed her out, one or two.
That's funny.
Let's see. That was per person. I swear I thought it said for two, but I think she's talking about the cookie. So.
Oh yeah, I was like, hey, I got ripped off.
Well, it was. I'm gonna have to look. I swear, I think. Okay.
There was one we were looking at that was for two people, and I don't think we ended up booking that because
maybe that was Big Bastards that I was thinking about.
Yes, I'm so bummed about that. Oh,
that was it.
Yeah, I know it does get confusing. So as you're going through the chat over here, wait, I'm just going to talk about that for a minute because I'm going to have posting links for Viator. They have a ton of really good excursions too, and I'm going to affiliate with Viator, so. These tours are guaranteed to get you back to the ship on time. That's one thing I love about Viator. And I think Shore Excursioneer has that same thing. Yeah. So just make sure that when you're booking outside of Carnival that you make sure that they have a back to the ship guarantee because you don't want to be stuck, or maybe you do. I don't know. So I'll post some links. I do have some already up underneath the St. Thomas under the featured tab, and then the post for St. Thomas. And I also have some for St. Martin also. So, that's Viator. Alrighty.
Oh, and one other thing, we're not there 8 to 5. We're there 9 to 6. I was looking at a Venezia cruise. And so it's 9 to 6. Not 8 to 5.
I still think that the sun is still up at that time.
It's still up. But I want to say it's going to be between 7 and 8. When it's going out there. So
yeah,
you better get a good shot from on deck as we're leaving.
Larry said the lift up is fun, not scary. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know what happened to that. It clicked off.
I don't know.
Yeah, it is. Port Canaveral is one of my favorite ports. So yeah, I do agree with that.
It's one of the quickest to get through. We hadn't never had an issue with getting through there. Most of the time, we just walk in the front and we just keep walking until we're there for them to check us in, and then it's pretty well you don't stop and stand around and wait. You're just constantly moving. So, have you been to Norwegian Primo before? Nope, have not.
I'm down. I must be way down from where you're at.
Yeah, I went back to where we had stopped at to make sure we didn't miss anything.
Oh, leave it to Neil.
Yeah. Always. You got yours, Neil. I mean, you got to have your Speedo to do that Magic Mike dance you do on at the 80s party.
Yikes. Oh, man.
There you go.
I think I'm going to bring my Pac-Man dress.
There you go. So.
Yeah, I might bring them both because I have the back-to-back. So maybe one week I'll wear a Pac-Man dress and the other week I'll wear the 80s stuff.
Yeah. Well, other than a few of us, won't nobody else know you wore it the week before.
I know, right? That's true. Why waste suitcase space, right?
That's right. Did you want to put anything up with the Viator before we or wait till we moved on to St. Mark?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll go. You know what? I'll just open it up real quick. I'll screen share real quick, and then let's see. Oh, I want to talk about this one real quick. This is a really good. Oops, where'd it go? There it is. This right here, this site, I'm going to put it on both the groups because this has all the if you're going to take a ferry over like to St. John's or whatever, it has the ferry schedule. It has all kinds of stuff like for St. Thomas, different kind of things, everything you need to know about there. In St. John, if you're going across the way there, right. It's also got St. Croix stuff. So this is a really good link. It's called VI Now. And so I just wanted to share that with everyone. And I'll share that on the pages too underneath the featured post for that. So
right.
All right, let's see what else I got. Let's see.
Yeah, if somebody is looking to go to, like the St. John's where they've got to take the ferries and that kind of thing, you can do those on your own, but I would highly, highly, highly encourage you to book that through Viator, Shore Excursions, or the cruise line.
Right.
Because you have to then take a shuttle or bus or taxi once you get to St. John's. Most things aren't right there where the ferry drops you off. You have to go. There's a couple restaurants and bars there that one of them has their own bus and they pick you up, obviously take you to their bar. But, there's a lot of moving pieces in there that you've got to get lined up to do to make sure you're back on time. So I would highly encourage somebody to book that through Viator, Shore Excursions, or the cruise line to make sure, you get back to the ship on time.
Right. And that's the main thing too. So just, it goes back to make sure that you use a company that has a back to ship guarantee. So, so this is a lot of stuff. It's like they have like an island tour. You can go through on my link that I'm going to post, and it'll tell you all kinds of different stuff that you could do. And this is same for St. Thomas too. So we won't need to do that. But yeah, there's a lot of fun stuff to do, especially if you're a water person because, or these catamarans are freaking awesome. So I think I have the Turtle Cove one booked for when I go in November. So, right. But that's basically it. And then I can also post one that you can just check out everything. But these are my top picks though. So that is what I have.
All right.
You stop screen and put us back up there. Oh, we're big.
LB. Woo. Get it out. There we go.
Hey, listen, I don't need my glasses for that.
Yeah. Hey, Joe. Bruce Love TV.
Hi, welcome in. Did you say hi to Michelle?
I did. I think you were laughing. I think you were laughing at the time, but I did say hey to Michelle B. But we'll do it again. Hey, Michelle B.
Hi. I'm sorry.
You were mesmerized because we were like that.
I know that was because I was like, whoa, I don't need my glasses on. Yeah. So
let's see. how do you set up a slot pool for the 28th cruise?
You can go under events and it'll say set up event. Are you looking? If you're looking to do that, send me an instant message and I'll guide you through it, because I don't think we have one on the 28th cruise. So I think I was asking for somebody to pull that off. So that would be great. I'd appreciate that, Larry. So yeah, just go to the events and it'll say create an event. And then it'll guide you right through there. And if you need help, I can jump in and help you out. So just make sure that you don't overlap someone else's event. So not that we have, I don't know, 28th, we just don't have a lot of stuff going on. But
yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think I posted something because yeah.
Yeah, but if you want to do it, we sure help you get the event set up so you can.
I think he's wanting me to do it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't mind. I can do it if there's going to be a lot of interest, but I don't know. Caw.
Hey, Scott Smith, glad you could be here. There's another one that'll be with us on the 20th.
Yes. Good evening.
Him and Regina. Oh,
okay. See. That's perfect, Larry. Go ahead and set that up then. I would love that.
All right, let's take a vote. Make it official. Everybody in favor of Larry? Right? Yeah.
Yay!
So Larry can get that set up.
Yes, absolutely. Right. That is great. Thank you so much. If you need any help, just let me know. Yeah. Or Sherman, one of us, we know how to do it. Yeah. So
yeah, if you need any help, just message one of us and we'll get it set up and help you get through it. So,
yep.
Appreciate you doing it, Larry.
Yeah. Yep. That's great.
So, all right. Well, we'll look at a few things in. Let's see. St. Martin. Now let's see. I got another little video. Now I hadn't never done this, and which we're not going to be able to, but I think it will be cool when I want to do it somewhere. But just we'll see.
That is so cool.
See, I think that would be awesome to do that right there.
Heck yeah.
It's a little pricey, say $120 a person, but I mean, I think that would be, cool to do and be real interesting. But
I think so.
So
that's neat.
Yeah,
that's probably one of my Shanster picks for St. Martin.
So that would definitely be exciting, I think. So some of the other things. Now I did this the last time we were in St. Martin, which was in January. It's just a little tour. Honestly, it's not much of a tour at all. It's more or less just a bus ride over there, and they'll talk about some stuff you pass on the way. But you take the sky lift there, and it takes you up to the top of the mountain where they have zip lines and they have the Flying Dutchman. And it's that you're up there. You can see for miles and miles and miles all around. You can see, and when you're at the top, they have plaques all around where you can see other islands off in the distance, and it tells you. But again, that's a good one. And at the end, there's a restaurant at the bottom. You go down. It's not included. You can buy, lunch, drinks, whatever you want. And we ate there, and it was pretty good food. That's a real good excursion if you don't want to beach or nothing too strenuous or anything like that. And again, that's another one that is really not for people with mobility issues, because once you get to the top, it's stairs and steps and everywhere, and there's not any accessible. There's not a road that I saw anyway that you could take a taxi or anything up there. It's all rugged mountain. And again, if I've got tons of videos on that one from when we were there in January. If anybody wants to look at any of them, if they go to YouTube page, it's the January of this year on the Venetia. And then here's the sky. The Flying Dutchman. That's what it is. Woo, couldn't say it. But that's the Flying Dutchman, and as you see, that's the steepest zip line in the world. I mean, it goes down. And,
did you go on that?
No, we didn't do that. We went up there to where they get on it, because the sky lift goes all the way up. That's how they get up there.
Oh, so we could just take the sky lift up, but we don't have to come down on the zip line.
That's right. You can come down on the sky lift, but that's that. I was filming them, and it took them like 45 seconds on average to get to the bottom. I mean, they're flying when they come down. But
oh my gosh!
But now if you're somebody that's adrenaline, somebody that likes zip lining, that's the ticket right there. That's the one you want.
Dang.
That was Megan's Bay. That was that. And I think that was pretty much everything that I had on St. Martin, because I knew you had, the Viator, and with the excursion that we were going to do, which is we're going to do we're only going to 2 beaches. The one we're doing, we're going to Mohawk Beach, and we're going to Shannon's favorite beach, Orient Beach.
No.
Yeah, so we're just going to be having basically beach day this time in St. Martin for us.
Yeah.
But so she's got that on her Viator links if anybody wanted to try to jump on that excursion with us. Yeah,
I'll post that underneath the St. Martin. What I'll do is I will I'll just make a post of all my stuff, and that way they don't have to be going around to the different stuff. So, and then I'll do that tomorrow, because tonight I'm just wiped out from the day. So, hi, David.
Well, terrified of sharks, but we'll do that. Like you're talking about the Koki Beach.
Oh yeah, that does look really cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully none of the sharks and stuff will get out of the aquarium next to us.
I mean,
saying, hey there, everybody. Scott's here. Hey, Scott. Glad you could be here. Appreciate you coming in. Stacy's ready to do the Flying Dutchman. So
I don't know that I could do that. I mean, I don't know. I guess if I had a few bushwhackers, they don't have them there though, do they?
Yeah. No, not there. They don't have bushwhackers, but there is a bar at the top. because we
Oh.
we went there and sit at the bar for a little while and watch some of them. So they do have a bar there. But yeah, you're right. If it was a little bit steeper, it'd be a bungee jump.
Oh my gosh. Oh
they,
yeah.
they also have the same place. It's almost like a little park complex in there. They do have other zip lines up there that are not that steep and not that long. They just go from side of the mountain to the next and down and zigzag. And halfway up, they have a tubing slide. So
Oh,
you get on a tube and go down a track and get down.
that would be fun. I
Yeah,
would do that.
yeah. And that's another place that you can actually do that without an excursion. You can take a taxi to there. You just tell the taxi you want to go to that park, and they'll take you, and then you get into the restaurant, and then you just buy tickets if you want to do the tubing, or you want to do the regular zip lining, or you want to go all the way to the top.
Oh.
So, and I want to say the Flying Dutchman was only like $26 when we were there in January. Now, what it is now, it could have gone up or could have gone down too. But and I don't remember what the tubing price was, because we didn't even know about that until we were going up the sky lift, and they all of a sudden here these tubes gonna start flying under us.
I did one time I did an island tour, and we went by there, and I was like, oh my God, that's way up there. And I seen them coming down. I was like, oh, my stomach was starting to butterfly up just watching them.
Right.
I can only imagine if I was up there trying to do that. Oh no, I'd probably, no, I would probably die.
I'll tell you what, Shannon, talk for a minute, and I'll see if I can find one of those short videos of that right quick and play it.
All right. Well, I guess let's see. I think I went over everything. Oh, you know what? I will. We already talked about the check-in, and so some things that you could bring on the cruise with you is you can bring a bottle of wine. No vodka or Jim Beam or anything like that. It's got to be wine. Otherwise, they'll take it. And don't try to hide no stuff in your luggage either, because they're cracking down on that stuff. So you can bring a 12-pack of soda. It has to be cans. And actually, so every port that we go to, you guys can bring a 12-pack per person back on the ship with you if you wanted to do that. So I just learned that a couple years ago. Like all this time I got a drink package, so I'm good. I can. Speaking of that, when you get the drink package, you can get your for each drink that you get, you're gonna want to grab a water too. So then you can stockpile your water, because you could take those off the ship with you. And did you find it?
Yeah, I found. I had done a short on one of them, so I'm just going to share screen and play it that way.
Okay. All right. Hold on one second. So David said you can buy a bottle from your room. It's 8 more than a 7. 8 more. Buy a bottle from you can. The bottles, though, for a fifth of Jack Daniels was like $160 or something. So, I mean, I guess if you really just didn't drink, I drink. What?
I would say it depends on what type of a drinker you are, how much you plan on drinking. If you're only gonna have maybe 2-3 drinks a day, and a fifth will get you through, then yeah, it's cheaper than buying the drink package. But if like she was saying, bottled water, if you get the Cheers package, unlimited bottled water, unlimited soft drinks, unlimited specialty coffees, milkshakes,
That's me. You'll see me there at least.
Yeah, all that kind of stuff is included, with that package. So it's more than just alcohol drinks.
Right.
So if you're buying bottles of water or soft drinks and a specialty coffee a day, that adds up quick. The specialty coffees, it's just like if you're going to, to Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, or whatever, you're kind of in the same price line there. And bottled waters are, $2-3 a piece, and soft drinks, and so it all adds up. But it's all in what you think you're going to be drinking. And if you don't if you don't want the specialty coffee, and you're good with the the free drip coffee in the dining room and the buffet, then that's a cost you won't have. But you just have to figure out if you're going to drink, some bottled water, soft drinks, maybe a specialty coffee, milkshake, and you're going to drink 4 to 5 mixed drinks a day, it's going to pay for it. You'll wind up coming out cheaper with the package than you will without it.
Right. That's right. So. And I do drink some coffee too. And so I wonder if they have. Did you notice on the last cruise that they had a certain type of coffee, not just the regular coffee but they had a certain kind of coffee in the Lido, and it was only at certain machines. Did you know what I'm talking about?
No, I honestly don't. Didn't even really look at those coffee machines there, because most of the time, in the mornings when I get up, I'll go to Java Blue and get coffee, and then I'm most of the time done with coffee for the rest of the day myself.
See, I drink coffee all day long.
Yeah. So,
can be why I'm like such a spaz, right?
That's right. So, all right, let me see if we can get this thing to work here.
All right.
Let's see. I think it's this one. Yep. So we'll do that.
Oh my God. No.
And they stop there. 45.
Oh no.
Yeah.
No.
So that and we went all the way at the top when I was filming that one.
Oh.
So, if somebody really wants to see if like I said, if they go to that Venetia in January of this year, that video, I've got a better video in there that once we were at the top, that I was over top of where they were getting into the seats and all, and to get them strapped in. And so you can see from their point of view from the top, and as they go down. And like I said, it's about 45 seconds. And I want to say it was like I don't remember the footage. It's like 1,100 foot drop, something like that. But I mean, it's supposedly the steepest one in the world.
See, Stacy would do it because she jumped out of a plane. There ain't no way. I like my life too much to take chances like that. Oh, back to the drink package thing. So I just wanted. So when I was in Hawaii, and I'm going to buy these before we get on the ship, but so whatever I don't drink, I get shots of clear liquid, like vodka or something. Right. And then I make Jello shots in my room. Oh, I can't wait to do that. Those fridges actually work well enough to make a Jello shot, and they take a little longer, but they do work. So, yeah, I'll be like, woohoo, Jello shot, everyone! I had all of the bar tenders and stuff doing Jello shots. Isn't that funny?
It was we didn't make it. We didn't do it. We were in a different Facebook group. This won't be your Facebook group. It's been several years ago, but they had fixed a bunch of Jello shots, and we all met down in the atrium bar, and the cruise director come down there with us, and the cruise director was down there with us doing Jello shots. I ain't gonna say who he was or anything like that.
Right.
So
it's so funny. I mean, like, why waste your, like, if I don't get my 15 drinks in, then why not grab those shots and put them in like a water bottle or something, and then bring them back to your room, and then,
That's right.
I think I can save up more for the second leg. We might need them for the second leg.
That's right. Increase our abilities for the second one.
Right. Oh man. So anyways, I think that's pretty much all I have. Just the parking. Half Moon Cay real quick. So Half Moon Cay, there's stuff that you can do. I mean, it's not got a lot to do on there.
Yeah.
But isn't that a tender port? Isn't that a tender port?
Yeah, it's still a tender port. They're I think they have started, they're going to build they've changed the name to Relax Away Half Moon or something like that now.
Yeah.
They're rebranding it. And, the ship that used to be there as the bar, they tore it down. And so they built a, it's just more or less a shelter there. There's a bar there now. But I don't know if they have actually started. I think they have started construction on a pier. So in the near future, they'll be able to not be a tender port. They'll be able to, dock right there, which will be a lot nicer because, it takes you longer to get on the island and off the island with a tender port. But Half Moon Cay is there's a few things you can do there excursion wise. But that is a real good beach day port. It's a private island, so you don't have people trying to sell you T-shirts and braid your hair on the beach and that kind of thing. It's more relaxing, and it's not like Celebration Key. The buffet at lunch is free, and you can eat as many hamburgers as you want to. Obviously they got some bars there, and the drink package does not work there. Just like the drink package with Carnival doesn't work anywhere off of the ship.
Wait, did you say that they have food on the beach?
They have a buffet. They don't have the food trucks and that kind of thing.
Oh,
they have a buffet. Most of the time it's some kind of chicken and hot dogs and hamburgers and salad, that kind of stuff.
So everything's paid for. You don't have to.
Yeah, it's all
like Princess K or whatever.
Yeah, no, it's not like Celebration Key where you got to pay for everything, because this is the staff. The first couple of tender boats is loaded with staff and supplies that they go and start getting things set up, because it's the bartenders and servers and cooks from the ship that are over there on the island fixing everything.
Okay. Yeah, I was reading that they have a narrated island tram that it circles around, and it's like 60 minutes. So I don't know how much that costs because it doesn't say, but it looks like they have a little bit of stuff to do. They have like a Stingray Cove and Bonefish Lagoon tour. So if you want to,
that's right there. That's right there where you get on and off the tender boats at.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah. They have a little section there that's where the stingrays are, that they, let you swim with the stingrays and that kind of thing.
Okay.
But again, it's most people that's just a beach day, or some of them stay on the ship if they don't want to do the tender back and forth.
Right, because there's no taxis and there's none of that, right? There's no bikes. Is there golf carts?
I don't think there's golf carts. I think they did have some 4-wheelers, but it's really, from what I've seen,
like a beach with nothing there, because they said.
Yeah, that's one thing there with the rebranding. They're supposed to be adding more excursion type things, because it's not. It's basically just a private island beach.
So this will be a good one for my little shelter thing that I'm bringing with me. Yeah, because it says that like only 2% of the island is actually habit. Like that's probably the 2%, the beach that the Carnival ship goes to.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah, so that's just a nice beach day. Like you said, if they have food and stuff on there, so buffet or whatever. So all right, well. Right. There's Half Moon Cay.
Yeah.
So I think that's pretty much all I have. I'll put all those links out for Viator tomorrow in one post. Right. And I'm just going to cover all of the whole everywhere we go. So
be good.
Man, I think I pretty much covered everything. You done?
Yeah, I think look through here. I think we've covered everything that I had put in here for the night. If you didn't see it earlier, go get you a bushwhacker.
Oh, I might have to get 2 of those. They look kind of small.
Yeah. Well, they're almost a regular solo cup, not quite, but they're more on the stronger side than they are the weaker side.
Oh, so they're pretty toxic. I'll have to try one then.
But they're frozen, so you can't drink them fast, or you get brain freeze. So.
Oh, I hate that. Yeah. All right. Well, expect a lot of info out this week on the groups, and make sure if you are part of the hotel group that needs parking, make sure that you let one of us know. Well, let me know, because I'm keeping the list for them. And I will have, after we check in, I'll have the list going up for the times of the shuttle for the hotel in both groups. So other than that.
And just reemphasize that parking is for the parking while we're cruising, not the night or 2 nights that you're staying there.
Yeah. Yeah, and you have to be staying at the hotel to get that parking deal. They may have like their parking rates for cruisers. I'm not sure, but yeah, you're not going to get the $40 deal unless you're on my paper that says you're staying there. So, but other than that, I think we're good to go.
Yeah. All right, that's all I got. And did you decide on next week?
Oh, I have a live stream set up, so I guess we'll see you next week. I know it's Memorial Day, but hey, if there's, if everybody's busy, well, then I guess we just cut the live short. No big deal.
Good. That's right.
Yeah, perfect.
Right. Hope y'all have a good night too.
All right. I'll see you around the channel, right?
All right. We'll see y'all around. All right. Good night.
Sail away with CNS and Shasta too.